torch to the ferals don't get you, the rats will. Hey, you got anything you don't want anymore?
Welcome to Watoga, City of the Future. Hi there. Welcome to the City of Watoga.
Sorry I didn't say anything when I first started. I was getting things set up, and I'm talking to my friend Drac, who's also a streamer, and he's streaming right now too. So this is more or less for him so he can see what I'm doing, because he doesn't want anybody saying anything bad on his streams. So he has it all muted. Oh, there's a Salisbury steak. Plastic spoon. He left the group? No, he's still in there. I don't know why. Anyway, if you watch this stream, Drac, you gotta come here, you gotta read this note, and it tells you he's an initiative, what do you call it, dodge, and then you go see him at that tower, and then you start doing dailies, and then you go back and see him after the first one that you do, the daily event. Now, to activate those daily events, in case you are watching this, all you do is you go to your main menu, and you see where it says, you go down, you look at the bottom left, and you see where it says World Activities. You expand that out, and then Daily Ops is right there on the top. You click on it, and there it is. That's your Daily Op. So that's your Daily Op. But you come where I am first. You read this paper. That's all you have to do is read this paper. You come here to Watuga. You read that paper. You go see him in the where is that building at? Anyway, it's not in the Civic Center. It's in the I don't remember. I think it's in one of I think it's in this building right here. It's not very far away. It's with the building with the face, I think. I think it's in this building right here. Because you got to climb up a flight of stairs. And all you have to do is you just have to come up here and talk to him. That's it. Yeah, right here, the towers. See, it's not even very far away from... See, that building theirs is right there. And then you just walk over here. And then you come here. And then you go in this elevator. And you enter as team leader. And you just go up here and you just talk to Dredge. That's all you do. So you read that paper and it tells you to come here. You step out of the elevator. You come in here. He's in here somewhere. Oh, there he is. And see, you just talk to Initiative Dredge is all you do. Okay?
You need something else? I can give you the rundown on daily ops again if you want.
See, and then you just I'm not going to sit there and talk to him again, but you just talk to him, and then once you've talked to him, he'll tell you to come back. You just come back here after you do the daily ops. And then your daily ops, like I showed you before, see, you look at the bottom left where it says World Activities. You expand that. Daily ops is the top one. You click on it, and then you just click to join. That's all you do. That's your daily op right there. And then once you've completed that daily op, you come back to where we are. You talk to him, and he gives you extra rewards. And then after that, you don't have to come back and see him again. You just have to see him the first time. That's it. And he's actually one of the original Brotherhood of Steel. He's one of the ones that survived, the only one that survived. You can loot his place for stuff if you need it. There is a gun right here, I think. Some whiskey bottles you can get. You got a Tinker's workbench up here. Wow, he's got some caps. I don't really need caps, but I ain't gonna pass up the opportunity. Now I can't even find out where they are. There they go. And stuff. You can go in here, and I don't know if he has anything in here. I don't think he has anything in here, but that's all you do. You just come up here, you see him. You don't even have to go out the elevator if you don't want. You can just fast travel places. And then you go back down. And he's not even that far away from the note you have to read. I read it, and for the longest time, I could never figure out what the daily ops was until I finally, I don't remember how I figured it out. But he's with the original Brotherhood of Steel out of Fort Defiance. And if you ever get your military ID, then you can go up to the 4th floor. It's not mandatory that you go up to the 4th floor, but it is an interesting, because if you want to ever complete the Overseer's mission, you got to go up there to get, because she's got another catch box up there. You find the first one on the 3rd floor, and then that's where the terminal is. Maybe we'll go there and show you that really after I do this. But once you're done with this, you can either fast travel out of here, but see, you just have to climb up. This building isn't very far away from where you read that note, and all you have to do, read the note, and then you go to those towers right there. The tower with looks like it's got a face on it. It looks like a bunch of garbage too. And then you read this note. And then it sends you there to go see him, because he's the one that wrote this note and stuck it here. It says, you want to prove your worth to the Brotherhood of Steel, meet me at Watoga Towers. If you're just a raider looking for trouble, think twice. This one didn't. and then it's basically him. This one didn't. Oh, he's talking about the one right there. That's funny. But yeah, Watoga Towers right there. And you just climb up it and then take the elevator up there. And in case people haven't been to Fort Defiance, whoops, this is Fort Defiance. So when you get your military ID, you got to go to the 3rd floor. You probably will have to go the long way. I'm going the shortcut because I've already done all that. Once you log into the terminal and initiate it, then the laser grid goes green or blue, whatever color it is, and you can pass through it after that. Before that, you can't pass through it. It'll be red. So somebody who hasn't done that yet, here's Fort Defiance right here, otherwise known as an insane asylum. Somebody said there's something on this terminal, so you need your military ID card to access this terminal too. So, and then you go into Fort Defiance. I'm surprised he hasn't been getting things to do what to tell him to come here, because after a while they wanted me to go back and finish the thing at Court Camp Matentok, or how you pronounce it. I'm no good at pronouncing things. But that's that cover-up thing that I was talking about the other day. It just tells you about in detail the how to find them. You can read that. You can read that. Maybe just telling you how you have to get past the laser grid. See, I got past the laser grid already. See, that's why it's that color. Everybody else will have to go the long way. And you can get up here the long way, but you know, once you've done it, it's easier the second time. See, this is the first catch you got to get of the overseers. And then this is the computer that I mentioned. You got to log into this computer with your military ID, register as a new personnel. It says I'm already registered, that's why it won't let me. And that's what you do. And then once you've done that, then this laser grid will go the color it is now, blue. And then you get back in, and then I get back in the elevator. You get in the elevator for the first time, and then you can go to the 4th floor. And the only way to the 4th floor is this elevator. There is no other way. There's no other way. And then this is the secondary cache box you got to get of the overseers. Because one says Fort Defiance and the other one says another one. And you can loot this place for scrap if you want. You can figure some stuff out. You can read the terminals. It'll send you on a quest. You can get this power armor if you want. See, I only want the power core. I don't need the other stuff unless I'm trying to build a B-51 thingy. And it is easier to find these in the game than it is to get the plans to build it. And then you read Scribe Grant's terminal, and then you learn about, you got to go get a when you do that, you go, hey, it's a good place for plastic. I need some more plastic. You always need plastic. At least I always do. Some of my guns require it, and then I bulk up my stuff with plastic. But like I said, the only way there. Plus, if you want to get into Tegrity's office, I think you have to go do a mission before it'll let you in here, and then you can find out about her, Paladin Tegrity. And you can read that holotape there, and the other holotapes around. I don't even know why they bother. Oh yeah, because wait a minute. There's a caution. Yeah, this is where you get the ultrasight power armor, which is why you have to do the mission quest first and be allowed into here. Because then you click on where it says ultrasight power armor, and the schematic is downloaded automatically into your Pip-Boy, and then you automatically learn it, so you can automatically go and craft it. There's not supposed to be any bad guys up here. I don't know why. There's an insect. I hear an insect up here. The insect shouldn't be up here. See, you can see the elevator doesn't have the laser grid. And it said caution. There's holotapes up here, lead papers you can collect and read. You can read this terminal if you want. I'm not going to do that for the sacredity of time. There's other stuff you can get. I don't know if I want any of that. But I don't know if this game allows what do you call it? And this is my mistress's a mystery thing. This is called the Garb of Mysteries. It's actually an armor too, by the way, in case somebody is wondering. So this will actually is like protecting you against things. It works better for oh, there's a whatchamacallit below. But like I said, there's no way to get up here unless you are come up those elevators. They made that for that purpose. So what was I gonna do now? Oh yeah. See, one of the good things about coming up here is you can hack into this if you have hacking 2 or better. And that doesn't mean that you don't really need it to hack terminals. It just allows you access to them, is it. It doesn't make them any easier, doesn't make them any better. They're still the same as a level 0 or 1 terminal. And it's a guess as to what the password is by clicking on it. Either sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And it just eliminates the lockout each time. There's a couple of seconds of delay. We'll try this one first. Maybe this one. Finally. And there's some stuff in here. I usually come in here for the stealth boys. And there's guns and ammo in here. Mini nukes if you don't know how to, if you can't make them. Tablespoons, bone saws, which you can break down for useful crap. Ah, looks like we do have a person up here. Hi, person. I don't necessarily need this. Oh, it's glitching again. Damn it. I hate it when it does this. Because I'm not in my power armor, I can't fast travel. And I'm always over encumbered for under normal weight, under a normal stats, I guess. And the only way I can fast travel is in my power armor, which is why I'm always in it. So if I'm not in it, I can't fast travel. But to get out of that situation, you can just fast travel. It's been doing it a lot lately. I don't know if it's because of the heat or something else. Maybe I'm going to have to defragment my system again. For PlayStation 4, they recommend that you put it into safe mode. It's really easy to put it into safe mode. All you do is you, as you're turning it on for the first time of the day, because it's easier this way, you push and hold the power button. Make sure that your controller is plugged in, because if it goes into safe mode, your the Bluetooth mechanism is disabled, so the Bluetooth won't work, and that's what it's normally connected to be wireless. So you have to connect it wirely, and then once it clicks twice, you release the power button, and it'll go into safe mode. And then on that menu, you go down and you go down and you select rebuild the database. You're supposed to do that at least once a month, and it defragments your game files and stuff on your system. You can go the long route, and you can just make it do an update too. So that's probably what I'm going to have to do. I did one the other day. I did one like 2 weeks ago or so. I don't remember how far along it has been. It looks like either I went into a different server or that dude that was here before ran off with my power armor that I was trying to get. Unless it went into my inventory. Let me see if it went into my inventory. Nope, it didn't go into my inventory. We might have to server hop to try to get it back. I don't know if this is the one that I was in or not. Yeah, this is still locked. So this isn't the one that I was in. Anyway, when you read Scribe Valdez, I keep saying Scribe Valdez because she's the new one, but this is the old one. This is the old scribe that they had. I'm trying to think, what one is it that you need to do that? Economy. Let's see, what's this one?
Yes, they're mutated as all get out. But at their core, physiologically, they're bats. And as such, they're constantly using ultrasound echolocation. For normal bats, pre-war at least, echolocation is quite limited. Ultrasound is absorbed by the atmosphere. Detection beyond 20 to 30 meters isn't really practical. But the scorch beasts emit powerful ultrasound vibrations with an unparalleled range. Usually, this is to their advantage. However, we can use this against them. If the scorch beasts have a single colony, and if you can set up a large-scale detection network focused to the 103.4 kilohertz frequency, you may be able to track down their source. Enclosed are the schematics for a sonic scanning module. Its range is still limited. You'll have to find some way of monitoring a larger area.
Yeah, see, they were talking about the Scorch Beast. Hey, a plan. Probably already have that one. But I initially started this to show Drac how to do daily ops. So right there, world activities, expand, click on it. You can also, if you want to join one of these public events, this is the easiest way to do it. Also, that thing, if you are still watching, that thing was asking me about when you want to launch a nuke. This is the site that you launch for that. See, right now it wants me to retrieve a DNA sample. That's one of the things that when you read this terminal, it activates a side quest for you. And let's see, that side quest over here in data, in dailies, is Heart of the Enemy. First of all, you got to use the research automated terminal. I don't know where. I think that's the one up at the university. And then you got to retrieve a DNA sample. But that's the one where it activates for you for that. I don't want to go get the DNA sample. I've done it like twice already. I think that's enough. This one right here, if anybody wants to do this one, this is where you go around, collect water samples and stuff. The only downside to this is that when you go, is first of all, to activate the quest, if you want to do it, you got to come, wait a minute, I'm not even in the right area. I got to go back. You got to come right here to this water treatment plant. And then you got to find the code. You got to learn about her first, because you can't just automatically know it. Even if I told you, you still wouldn't know the code. So you have to come here, learn about her. There's a trailer out on the side. There's liberator bots that literally shoot you. I included that in last night's video, so refer to that video if you want to learn more about it. Unless somebody actually makes a request in this video, I won't show that again. If somebody's here and requests it, then I will. But if somebody's not, then I won't. But baseline, you go there, you find out about her, and then and it tells you need to find her password. Well, the password, oh, we passed it again. The password is because it's on her dead body in this creamery right here, on this side of the New River Gorge Bridge West. So if you found this because you came up this road out of Charleston past the teapot, it's just right up there. This map doesn't do none of this stuff justice. It's actually a lot closer than it appears to be in this map. This is where this is camp number 2 for me. Camp number 1 this is the one I showed Drac. So if you're watching Drac, this is the one I showed you. This is number 2. I've redone it because I moved it and tweaked it and stuff. But that's how you do that one. This one, you got to go and get the DNA sample. Then you take that DNA sample up to the university, Vault-Tec University to be more precise. And then you run it through the machine. It shows you when you initiate that quest, and then it becomes a daily. You know, I figure it's not one of the ones that I like doing. Not again. This is why I never run around without my stupid power armor on. This is like the 3rd time it's glitched on me today. This is why I seldomly take it off too. And when I go to modify it or repair it, I have the same issues. I'm getting ready to send a nasty note to frickin' this company, because this is ridiculous. And then if they tell me that it has something to do with PlayStation, well, PlayStation's going to get a nasty message too. Because I'm not getting a PlayStation 5. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm happy with my PlayStation 4, and I'm going to get another PlayStation 4 if something happens to this one. I'm going to keep this one literally until they shut the servers down for it. Just to be defiant, because I am the defiant one. Well, we don't need to go back into there. We just need to get our power armor and go. But I'm over encumbered all the time, so I have so I am always having to fast travel, and this is why I'm always wearing it. But as you can see, my character is a girl character, in case those who didn't know. Hey, maybe I should go back and see. Oh, that will probably... There's the Scorch Beast. We can get the DNA sample from that. But you gotta come over and... You gotta come over and fix this gun first. See, the ultrasonic thing that it's babbling about is this right here, so you gotta repair that. And then you gotta repair this. It helps you shoot it. Break it already? Looks like it's shooting the scorch. Oh, it's a legendary. It would have to be in a legendary, wouldn't it? Looks like it's concentrating more on the scorch than it is on the beast. I fixed this. How come this ain't working? Gotta repair this stupid thing again. Well, I don't usually go and get the one that it wants to get. You can get any one of them. Scorch Beast, in case you didn't hear that other part, it's actually a giant bat. It's modified. And it's where the Scorch Blade comes from. In case you didn't know that. All the ones that are easy to... It's not easy to get here, but it's a little easier to get. Because you have the help of his turns. Up and you shoot the stupid thing down. You see all that greenish, yellowish smoke everywhere? It comes off of the... That's actually the plague. So when people breathe that or get that in their skin or get it on them, that's what starts them transforming into a scorch. Something that I figured out for myself, by the way. Nobody told me. We don't want him to die on Fort Defiance. I'm going to die down here where I can get the stupid head. If I get that DNA sample. Gotta go fix this stupid thing again, damn it. Where'd he go? Still hear him flapping. Oh, he's up on top of the building. Looks like somebody activated it. wasn't sure whether I was actually going to do that. I'm just trying to get this scorch piece for the DNA. Oh, this is a different one. Okay, I got the DNA sample. You beat the Sonic fight off. Devices repaired during the process, as well as kill the scorched and the scorched. I wanted to see something before I go. See, that right there is my material transportation cover-up location. Basically, in case you didn't hear the one on it yesterday, that's just telling you about Vault 79. So somebody figured out that about Vault 79 before, you know, and you wouldn't see the whole thing about it is nobody's supposed to know about Vault 79. But that is how you learn about Vault 79. Without doing that quest where you find Vault 79, find out about it with the Overseer. I just want to see what I got into a different server, hopefully. And that, if you do those map fragments that are all over the place, I showed it in last night's video. If somebody wants that specifically, I will do it, but I'm not going to do it. Nope, same one. Probably got back in the same one. What is that showing you? Oh, collect. So now that I've collected the DNA sample, I guess we'll go activate the this one, deactivate that one. Okay, so I don't know if you have to go to the university before whatever. Wow. I wonder. I'm not getting out of my power armor this time. I still gotta fix it, but I'm gonna wait off on that. And like I said, it doesn't guarantee you that if you have those perk cards that you're going to be able to hack these any quicker than normal. It just gives you access, that's it. You know, one thing that, wow, what is down there? If you want some nurse uniforms, this is a good place to come, I think. Hey, a Nuka-Cola. How about that? Hi. Let's see, let's go into the weapons workbench and break down my junk before I go anywhere. See, what do I want to break down? First, we'll break down the junk. You can break this all down as a individual. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I like to see what I get out of certain things sometimes. Now let's see weapons. What weapons don't I want? That one. Laser rifle does nothing for me. Pitchfork does nothing for me. Spear does nothing for me. Laser doesn't do anything. We'll keep the rocket launcher, the shotgun, and the rifle. This is that one we already got about the sensor module that we already listened to. Oh, more plastic plates. Some stuff, if you come here, I guess in an effort to keep you from surfer hopping, if you can only surfer hop if you didn't personally get it, but the game puts a cooldown on it for like 12 hours or 24 hours, and you can't get certain items before that, so I keep people from surfer hopping. Hey, I already have that one, and like I showed in the other video, you go to Paladin's thingy, but you have to do I forget which, you have to go and do that one mission first. I forget which one it is exactly before you can go into her office. So when you get up here, there's a mission you have to do before you can go in here. But this is where, if anybody's curious, this is where you get the Ultra Sight power armor. I didn't know that in yesterday's video, but this is where you come to get it on Paladin Taggarty's terminal inside her office, which is her room 2, I guess, which is covered by a separate laser grid. This laser grid does not go down at the same time that the one for the elevator does. You have to do another mission first. I think they made it like that, so you had to do that mission. But we're gonna go up to the school. What happened? Oh, good, they finished it, and I got credit for it while I'm parked here, which is kind of what I was waiting for. You're not supposed to do that. People get mad at other players for doing this. But I started it, and I deserve the reward. Hey, you get gold bullion for it, or the notes. These you trade to get gold bullion. You get 10 for each one of them you have. So there we go. Now we're going to go up to the university. This is what you do as a part of that quest. So you have to go to the university. And this is a daily, like I said. You get the Scorched Beast thing. See, they have the only research facility that can run this DNA sample. I don't know what benefit we get from it. I mean, because I've already done it, like I said, 2 or 3, or I think this will be like the 4th time I've done it. Not sure exactly. But I've done it a few times before, so you know. That's why I don't jump at the chance to do it a 3rd or 4th or 5th or 6th time, because me personally, I don't see the need beyond a 2nd, maybe 2 times doing it. I don't see what we can learn from ongoing doing this process over and over again. So I recommend you do it at least once, maybe twice, 3 times if you want. But unless you really want to do it, I wouldn't recommend you do it anymore. And if you don't want to do it, you can opt out of it. It's really easy to do. Wow. So you come up here to anyone that you want to opt out, and you look down and you see where it says reject. You just push the square, and you can opt out of any one of your dailies. Some of these ones you can do too, but not all of them. Your dailies you can, these bottom ones you can't. This one you can't. This one you can't. And any of your miscellaneouses you can't. But this daily, this daily, this daily, this daily, all the other dailies you can do. You can opt out of them if you choose, if you want. So the quest marker is pointing us to the main building. That's where we gotta go. You don't need to talk to that idiot unless you really, really, really want to. And you go in the university. The only thing you have that I don't like is that every time we clear these places out, some of them should stay cleared unless we're doing an actual quest, which this is a daily quest, so they shouldn't have respawned. I mean, it's like we're not getting no to me, we're not getting no headway with the Scorched. You know, and I've killed hundreds of Scorched, and it never seems like I've killed enough. And I've killed a lot of super mutants, but it doesn't seem like we're getting anywhere. It's one of the things that I don't like about this game. But you know, I understand it's a game, but you know, I also want to, you know, feel like I'm getting somewhere with it. I guess you can't close this door. These two idiots, they keep respawning all the time. Our weapons don't go past 50, we get bad guys past 50. And there we go. This is the machine we load the sample in there. Okay, we analyze it. So you have to find the path. That's the other thing you got to do back at the other place. You got to find that passcode. And it's done. This is one thing I was showing before. See, you don't have to loot every bad guy that you thingy. You just come to here, get all known thingies. It shows all the stuff. You click on every one of those on that list, and you get everything that from all of the lootable things. Sometimes you get lootable things from other people's lootables, but you know. Sometimes you don't. See, to me, this asshole should be dead, and he should stay dead. See, this is where you gotta come for the Overseer's personal mission. I think it's this one. You come in here, and you get that right there. This is journal entry number 4. In case anybody is doing those, it shows you where they are. But I come here to get loot. Even though I don't have no room for it. There's still materials that I need. Let me see. Is this the one that goes into the other vault, or does this go to Appalachia? That goes out to Appalachia. We want to go to the training vault. Oh, here it is. This is really cool because you come straight in from that vault. You come straight into the reactor room of the training vault, and the training vault is underneath Vault-Tec. In case other people that ain't familiar with this game, or familiar with this university, or familiar with this specific part of the game. And yes, I meant to come here. See, I was talking about, see, these are the reactors. And when you come here, you're supposed to figure out what happened to this robot and this robot. And because I already did that quest, that's why the thing that I need isn't on either one of them. But you have to figure out what happened to this robot and this robot, because the two whatchamacallits are fighting. And you gotta figure, and you gotta stop the two factions from fighting. Now we're going into the regular training vault. Wow, you do come through like a locker room. What? I'm not picking that. Guess we'll just have to find another way out of this shithole. I guess I'll have to come in the other way, because this is not gonna let me go where I want to go in the vault without going outside first. The game Greek creators are really dickheads when it comes to certain things. I don't give a flying fuck. They flipping, it's like they want to make money off of this game at all costs. And you can find bobby pins throughout the game, but though that's what's really funny and really irritating is that they really don't sell bobby pins in the atomic shop. So that's why I don't understand it. But my luck isn't that bad where in this game where I would have that many issues with trying to pick locks. I had another picture of that, but I got a really close picture of it. But like I said in yesterday's video, you got to go to 5 locations, the top 5 locations, and then everything connected by chalk is included in that packet.
Citizens, nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Did we come out on the wrong side of the building? But the training vault's underneath here. The fastest way to get to the training vault, because this building right here is a facade, I think. I don't know of anywhere else you can go, but when you enter the university, at least this door, you go straight into the vault. You don't actually go, you can't even explore that building at all. It's like the whole building is not really here. Maybe it is through the other parts of the university, but it's not through this door. At least I've not been able to find it. See, you go. See, no other place you can go in the hallway. See, and you go straight into the vault. The only time you don't have to attack those is when you're doing the actual mission that you're supposed to do here. See, now we're in the training vault. Is this the one that... No, this isn't the one that goes to the reactor. No, that's inaccessible. There's one that goes to the reactor. I forget which one it goes. Maybe you can only access the reactor while you're doing the mission. That's another thing that's really irritating about this game is that, you know, as I'm in the I took the time to go through, run the obstacle courses and join the military and everything else, but yet the military robots still shoot at you. I think they need to stop that. That's bullshit. So when you're doing the training vault, see, there's robots in here that fill in for the live people that would normally be here because there's nobody available to do that. So everybody's a thingy. And where the frick is it? Oh, it's down this maintenance yard. See, you have to do that thing to come through here. And then go through here. You don't really need to explore this. You do this in a later thing, so don't worry about that. Come straight down here, in here, and this is where you learn about Vault 79. Damn it. It won't work if you're not doing the thingy, but this projector will project a video here on the screen and you learn about Vault 79. This is how you and the overseer learn about it together on that screen right there with this projector right here. This is where you learn that for it. If you don't go the other route, you find it this way. The only difference between this is the other thing is done by conspiracy for people, and then, but this is the data center for the vault. This is where all the information about the vault and everything to do with the vault is stored. So this is a data storage. And yes, you have to always fight your way through the stupid robots, which is kind of self-defeating at best. We go back in here, shut the door because we don't want to play with the robots. Go back. But because this is a training vault, there's a lot of things about it. Like if you go through that thingy, there's like a secret hatch back in here. I don't know if it'll open up because I know about it, or you can only enter the vault from the other side. You can't enter it this way. this gives you an idea of what the vaults are like on the inside. It only allows you to go into certain areas. You can't go into any of the residential areas. But yeah, there is a doorway here somewhere. You can only access it from the other side, though, I think. But I know that there's a way.
Negative sensor reading. Weapons cold.
Oh, see, here's the medical. You're supposed to, you come in here to talk to the medical dude. I'm just trying to find out if I could find that way back. I'm not going to play with the save. It's level 3 anyway. This is one of the many classrooms, because there all are classrooms. This is one of the other things that forever annoys me about this game. We sit in these vaults for 25. We sat in the vault for 25 years, but yet when we get out, we can't. We have to still do the perk cards for the learning how to we ain't good lock pickers. And this is what forever irritates me, is that I should be able to pick that lock, or the lock shouldn't even be here. It's stupid. It adds an unnecessary thing to the game. And these are the things that I found in the vault. I found this cap, I found the jacket and jeans, and I found this jumpsuit. In case anybody cares. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to activate this. That's supposed to help you. That and gum. Pick locks better. Whoops. There, see? I don't have. She's not in here. What? Of course I'm not ready. Somewhere there's a way into the stupid reactor. I was trying to. I think you have to pick that lock, but if you go through the unless it's up this way, but there is a way to get to it, to the reactor room. This just returns me back to the university. We don't want to go play with the robots. Wow. Somebody killed the campus security. I don't even understand why the campus security's even here. It's not like they can stop you from going anywhere. I mean, you already have to fight off the ghouls. I don't know, maybe the game just wants you to flip and unnecessarily, when you've already done it, it shouldn't need to be harder than it needs to be. But you go up into the reactor and you find out which one of those two robots, how those two robots died. And it stops, if you do, this is the maintenance or engineering department, and they're feuding with the medical. because the yeah, well, you're full of shit because you always do, because you always say that, and I'm not a non-law-abiding citizen, so you shouldn't be shooting at me, but yet you do anyway. There's also a pre-war thing that happens here that you can find out about, which is why these idiots are outside this door, because the overseer locked themselves in here, and I think they died in here. Yeah, but we're not gonna read that information. We're not gonna do any of that. If you want to do that, fine, do it on your own. People requested I might do it, but this is just a training vault. And you enter it as through the main course of the mission, like I said, because you have to pass a test in that vault. Training vault entrance. See, you're supposed to be the overseer, and they're supposed to train you to how to respond to different stuff. There's at least 2 or 3 entrances to this place. One through the reactors, but I didn't have the lock picking to pick it, or I didn't want to.
Step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
Yeah, then why are you shooting at me? See, this is what I don't like about that. Wow, see, we went the wrong stupid way. They can't go downstairs. Oh well. That was just something I was doing for something. It says vault in progress, but it's not. But this is the vault. This is the overseer's office. So we're just gonna fast travel out of here. But that completes that thing. And I was just gonna go see if I could find. Every time I come here, I want to see if I can find a way into the reactor from the vault. But I wanted to try that from the other side, but I didn't have enough locks, enough pins to pick the lock to get back. But we'll go to Camp McClintock. There's some stuff I need to get from there anyway. And then I'm going to end this stream. Because I got to go to the store. I don't know if I'll be doing a stream later or not. I guess if somebody wants to watch a stream later, they should speak now or forever hold their pieces. Yeah, I've been married twice. But I initially started this stream to so I could help out a friend of mine, because he's not being able to do, you know, the figure out the thing. But in order to get your military ID, this is where you gotta come. I didn't show this in yesterday's video, so it's okay if I show it today. You got to do this course. You got to first of all, you got to go get a uniform, and then you got to check in with the master sergeant, and then you got to access this terminal and trigger the event, and then you got to shoot those targets out there. There's a gun here sometimes. Oh, fusion! I need some fusion cells. That's what my Tesla rifle takes. That's one of the courses you do. This is the other course you do. You come in here, you're checking with the computer. And you have to figure out if that dude, and that dude is a traitor. You're checking with this computer first, and through the course of it, spoiler alert, this dude, you find out he's a traitor. You gotta get his password. His password is usually right there. I ain't getting it again because I have it like 3 times already. It's in his diary entry, I think. Or something. I forget exactly where, but it's right there. They don't make it that hard. I mean, there's lots of things that they could make hard in this game and they don't. The hardest one that I find is that one, so do that one last. Do that one first, and then do this one over here, or this one first and the other one first. This one you just have to run through everything. Once you start at this terminal, make sure you push these buttons at the beginning of each thing, and you do actually have to do the course, because if you don't pass through here, your quest marker makes you pass through there, and then you have to push that button. And watch your quest marker too. If it doesn't, when you're doing this course, if it doesn't advance, then you didn't go through those 2 flags properly. I had to go back and do it several times just because of that. And then this, you have to walk on this. Oops. It is possible to do. I've done it. You just gotta position yourself and walk straight. Don't dither at all. Oh, well. Maybe it's harder because I'm trying to do it in power armor, but you can do it in power armor. See, there I did it. These you crawl underneath and you run underneath it. Make sure, like I said, you always do the flags. The hardest one that I found for me personally was these. That one and that one that I did over and over again and finally got, and then this one. You have to be on this wooden frame when you pass by those flags, or it won't count. So you have to do this part. And then you push this button. Then you do this. And I don't know if it matters if you fall off after that. And then you push this button. Then you push this button. You run through here. You push that button. You run through here. You push this button. You push that button, you run up here, you run up here, you push this button, your course is done. That's the obstacle course. It's not too hard, but you know, those 1-2 things I find hard. But you gotta put on a uniform first. Make sure you do that. If you've never done it before, there will be a token. That token, you come to this machine and it will dispense you a uniform. So if you've never done it before, there will be a quest marker showing you where to go get that uniform voucher, and then you get that. And then you come upstairs here and you go talk to this idiot. And then you also come back to him and talk to him again. Now, every time that you come back, he will give you a soldier certificate. That soldier certificate is required to get an ID. So, and every time that I come and see him, he says the same thing over and over again. There's just information on that, or you can pick that stupid thing. But see, every time you talk to him, he says something different.
Not bad for a mammal. ID protocol must be on the press. Says you're a general now. That sound right to you?
He only says that to you if you join the Enclave and become a general in the Enclave. That's how you get promoted, is through the Enclave. Other than that, you're just a peon private. You never get beyond a peon private unless you join the Enclave. So if you want to launch missiles or finish that part of or do that part of the quest, it's not a mandatory part of the quest. That's why, it's not there. Well, there's my dirty uniform. Sometimes you can find a uniform in here or use that voucher. But as a warning, I don't know if anybody else's will ever run across this issue or not. But if you're wearing that outfit, make sure that you complete the course, or before you log out of the game, change out of it and into something else, because you will see in your inventory that it is a quest item. And guess what happens to quest items if you don't complete the quest? Yes, that's very good. They disappear on you. And if you're wearing it at the time, you will not be wearing it when you come back in the game. What? In a minute. But in one of these containers, and somewhere in this mess, it won't be in here for me because I've already completed this quest. But that's where the voucher is. It's in one of these two barracks. These are the actual sleeping barracks. And yes, you can sleep in here if you want. If you're a little low and you want to bring yourself back up, we can get rid of our rads first. And your rads keep you from getting all the way to the end. So the more rads you take on, the less HP you can have. And it could be in any one of those containers I checked. But like I said, it won't be in there for me because I've already done this quest. So I wanted to see them, but see how they're telling me to give them hell. See, that's because I've completed this. Other than that, sometimes there's a helmet on one of these bunks, or there's one in this toilet. Cause see, mine didn't have a helmet. I guess there isn't one. But so that's how you get the uniform, either through the voucher or you find one on here. You got to wear the helmet with the uniform, by the way, and they're both quest items if you get them from the dispenser. So if you don't complete that quest, they will disappear when you log back into the game. Wow, kiss my butt and something. I gotta go down and break down some shit, or I can't even get out of here. See, I'm even over my 400. Oh yeah, I forgot about the weights. See, I come here for these hallow canisters. These are the canisters that you need to make the only ones that you want to break down are the ruptured ones. But the regular ones, unless you thingy, I think you can equip them like grenades. I'm not sure, but you can use them though. I think. I'm not 100%. But we'll go back to camp and I'll show you how to make a phantom unit. Because I have 2 stealth boys and I just need to get some more of these grenades. What? In a minute. It's only not even 8 o'clock yet. And here's my camp for anybody who's never seen it. It was on that side of the copper extractor. As I've said in other videos, you do not need plans to build these. You just need the materials in which to build it. Like as with anything else. You can't build anything. You can't build, craft anything while you're in power armor. Once you do the Mistress of Mystery quest, then this one will show up when you have the ingredients that you need. Click there. There. Now that's a phantom device. Phantom device works exactly like a stealth boy. If you're not familiar with them, they make you invisible. But this one actually, when you activate it, it releases a puff of smokes. I don't know if it does you any harm. It might, but if you use it, you should be wearing the veil that you got if you did the Mistress of Mystery quest.
I wish I could have reached more.
Now it doesn't matter because I just want to see if I probably really shouldn't even do this. My son wants to go to the store, so. Oh yeah, we got to go back to this. Put it there. And see if I can fix the leg. Or see what I need. Whoops, wrong switch. Modify and repair. Oh yeah, it's glitching. Okay, well, we're done. I was just gonna fix my one leg that's red, but I'll do it next time. So that should be the end of this video, and I don't know if there'll be one later. I guess we'll have to see. But if you have any requests for something, if you want me to show the other aspects of those quests that I only touched briefly on in here, then so be it. The game will when I log out of the game or exit out of the game, then it will automatically thingy. So see you later and goodbye.